It's like you purposely brought him on to embarrass him. And at one point, you were the him until you got married.
And when that child support runs out, you'll be the him again.
Yeah, but now she's saying they're back. They've circled the block again. But with Ashley, I feel like you never can tell if she's lying or not.
I could have seen that being, a little storyline to see, okay, let's see if you're likable. I'm going to
Yeah.
bring you on camera. Because again, that's where I was with Sharice sending her son to sleep.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Like the fact that every time they have a scene and Sharice can make her way there unmiked, she will still sidle up and just stand next to Giselle, stand next to ever who the camera is on so that she can be in the scene.
Yeah.
If you're willing to do that, you'll tell your son, look, hunch that husband. You can tell he's loose. Because I'm sorry, what child in a black household is fucking their parents' friends?
And when you've known them since you were a minor.
That's just like, that ain't shit we do.
Yeah, and I keep seeing people say they were both consenting adults. That's not the point. I have friends who have kids in their 20s. Never. I don't care if they had friends whose kids were in their 30s and I'm in my 40s. Never. That is a child to me.
Out of loyalty, and also, and like even like taking, like, let's take you out of it. He's sleeping with his mom's friends. Where's his loyalty to his mom? Like, out of loyalty to my mom, I would not do that. Out of loyalty to the family, I would not do that. I'm not looking for anything. Look, that's my mom's friend. That would be weird. Where is his loyalty? Where is his sense of incest? Where is it?
Did you say his sense of incest?
His sense of incest. And here's another incest theory while I have you on the line.
Okay, I'm here with my coffee.
Teresa and her brother fucked when they were in their teens. Damn.
You almost made me spit my coffee on my good sweatshirt.
You were fighting for your life. Now you did this. You said I gotta catch it.
You about to make me ruin my good, cute, ambitious sweatshirt from Kamala Harris's sister's line, Phenomenal Woman. Okay. Oh.
Big Sister General.
Big Sister General. Okay, come again.
I will always call her Big
Sister General. The biggest. Teresa and Joe. Whew.
But yeah, I firmly believe that they did. And that's why Teresa just will hate on Melissa forever. That's what it gives.
Alex, I'm closing this computer on you.
It gives a level of, I want him, but I can't have him, but I'll be damned if I let you have him in peace. Because it's like, at what point, especially like when you got out of jail and that heifer took care of your kids, that's when it should have been over. That's when it just should have been over. When it's like, you were there for my children in a way that I couldn't be.
Yeah.
You were there for, like, and after all, as cruel as I was to you, that was time for it to be authentic, but it couldn't be authentic because of that.
And then also at the same time, even if you felt like she didn't do what you thought, like, jail should be a time of self-reflection. Family.
Like, for Karen.
Yeah. Like,
hold on, give me 1 minute.
No problem. Okay. Any last thoughts on Potomac?
They've given us a lot to talk about, which is what the show is supposed to do.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. So that's what I would say. They've given us a lot to talk about. We have people we want to come back. We have people that we don't. I'm glad Mia isn't there. Let's clap it up for that. I'm glad Rob Dixon isn't there. Let's celebrate that. That's something to be joyful about, since you don't want to answer questions.
That is okay. Do you want Angel Tia and Kay, do you want them to come back as full-time, part-time? And what do you think about Jazzy? Do you think she should be bumped up or stay where she is? I like Jazzy, but now she's starting to give me pageant. And I'm like, but I like the little back and forth this week with her telling Angel, Wendy calling it out, and then they kind of going a little bit back and forth.
I will say she has served purpose as a friend of the show.
Yeah.
Um, I feel like it can be Ashley's swan song.
Come on. Oh, glory. Okay.
I think I want. Remember during the pandemic when they had that Hot Topic show?
The chat room.
Yeah, I
Yes.
want them to bring that back, and I want them to put Giselle there
Oh,
because I know they're not going to give her up. I feel
okay.
like also let's make Giselle like if y'all want to use her, make her a part of the network in that way. She's just like she's tried to be not nasty, but I
Hmm.
don't want her as the head of the franchise.
Yes.
Karen coming back, I don't know how I'm going to feel about because are you watching Beverly Hills?
Yes, I am.
And I'm sure you're incredibly disappointed. When you see that grimace, yes, I am. And then that the lips got tight.
You saw it.
I saw just, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yeah.
I had an attitude last week. Still haven't even done my review. Still late. Then I said, well, are the people even gonna watch?
I forgot the shit was on. I was talking about other shit during the episode, but I feel like Karen Sober is going to give us Sutton Sober because Sutton's
Oh,
sober this season. Exactly.
okay.
There is nothing more insufferable than someone newly sober.
Okay.
Nothing. And because like I feel like Karen, like you need to go through a full year without alcohol in normal life before you try to come back and deal with the pressures of fame.
Oh, okay.
And I
Okay.
just don't think it's that's not a story that I want to see on Housewives. That's a story that you would watch on like intervention with,
Okay.
with trained professionals where we can study the story of addiction and of healing. Like
Yeah.
I'm not saying her story of healing should not be shared. Bravo isn't the place to do it.
Okay. That's a
Not
fair
the
point.
place to
Wow.
do it. And I just feel like they're going to come on the show. It's going to be boring and insufferable.
Yeah.
And I just don't. And two, you're going to be on your back foot, and we don't know how you're going to deal with that.
Okay.
And the girls can't make too much fun of you because it is a problem. It is an addiction, but you are still Tommy J's Conky B.
Okay. So I guess we'll see. Technically, February of this year will be 12 months sober because the day she went into jail.
Well, that's
Actually,
good.
we don't know that 'cause she could be hitting that bottle at home. What if she did and then Ray told on her because he got mad? Mm.
Ray, please. Ray's sick of dealing with her.
Yeah, Ray ain't trying to.
Imagine being Ray and my wife, like I'm in my 70s, my wife is in her 60s, going to damn jail for
I
6 months.
I would have loved to see. I mean, not in a weird way, but like how we saw with Joe dealing with the girls when Teresa was in jail. Like, how was Ray? Was he golfing every day?
Enjoying himself. He was golfing. He was living his best. Like he didn't have to deal with filming. He didn't have Bravo cameras. Everybody was like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, that
He
bringing him
probably went and
food.
got a
Yeah,
massage, took him some trips.
yeah,
No, he
yeah,
was out there living.
yeah. That's true. Boy, when she yelled out in that courtroom, "God's got you, Ray." Ray probably say he does. He does. All right, we're gonna move on to other wives that deal in medicine, married to medicine. I am enjoying this season. There are people that are pissing me off. With Married to Medicine, all of them are right and all of them are wrong.
Why is Jackie here?
I've said that since season one. I've got to be honest.
Why is Jack like she don't even say the only thing she said this season was, "Do you have a thyroid issue?" And when I was at the panel, I if I had seen that episode, I would have asked her,
No,
how do you tell women about their weight when you suffer from an eating disorder?
I knew
When you
that was
are
coming.
giving anorexia?
Do you remember when Heavenly told her everybody don't want to be shaped like no little boy, Jackie? It was like she's been doing that since season one.
But a thyroid issue, like clearly, if she has a thyroid issue, that's
She
something
kn-
that she's going to the doctor for.
right.
That can't be helped. Maybe she's having a flare. Why would you do like again? I like she's not around the right. Like somebody said this about my friend Mauricia said this about Mary on Salt Lake City. Mary acts like that because she's not around other black women.
Yeah.
Jackie says that
Yeah.
shit because she's not around the right black woman that would have slapped the shit as an instant reflex. That would have been, oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
girl. I'm so sorry. So I didn't even, I don't know what came
Are
over
you
me.
dealing
What
with an
came over
enlarged
you?
jaw? Yeah, like, and if she was, because I saw people try to argue, well, she's a medical professional, she could be concerned. There's a thing called off camera.
I asked one of my friends once, I was like, we used to hang out at this bar together. And like one day I was like, oh, good, he's by himself. I was like, honey, are you okay? Because you were not looking the best the other day. And I was worried about you.
Yes,
And like quietly in front of nobody else, but also I'm not going to say I didn't see what I saw.
yes, 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 because you are a concerned friend.
Yeah.
Dr. Jackie just really,
And
yeah.
I want somebody to tell me, like, oh, I didn't look right.
Because there might maybe something I need to look into, or I am going through something, but I'm just trying to,
Move through
whatever.
it.
Yeah. I have traditionally always liked Toya, but I can also say Toya is starting to wear on me a little bit. I can see some times where she's going and some points are made, but also Toya, you wearing on me just a little bit because she pisses me off when I have to agree with the other ladies about her with certain things.
We need new women.
You think that's what it is?
The thing is, we haven't like it's staged so much. This core group, we've beaten everything like a dead horse. What we like, the
Mm,
reason this season is good is we have Dr. Neely, we have Brandy, we have
okay.
Angel, where
Angel.
we've got new relationships. We
Okay.
want to see how these friendships, because it's like we know Simone and Quad. One, Simone, you're unhappy that Simone, you ain't mad. Like, one, if your son's spending $60,000 a year on a credit card, you don't have any financial problems and you can easily pay for his law school. Also, once you paid for his law school, he ain't got shit else to ask for because he's making decent money.
But
Then he
all
can afford to take care of you in your retirement. Since that's what you want, invest in that little Negro.
or how about not buy him the Tesla and take that money and put it and say, here, this
And
is
not
towards,
spend $60,000 on credit cards a year and take that for law school. So
yeah,
again, people that if money was the issue, then that shit wouldn't have been happening because
yeah,
that in your house
yeah.
ain't happening in mine.
Because we got to remember she has her medical money and then also this show money.
Exactly, and also what you can make for appearances for post on Instagram.
Yes, yes,
$150,000 to you is like you can make that on Instagram in 3 months.
yeah,
So
yeah.
no, as my mother, I like knowing that you can make money that easy. Don't feel any way about asking you for 150
Wow.
because you can make 150 much easier than most people. So Simone, pull your head out your ass. We are not unintelligent to the ways that you can make money. You leave money on the table. So don't nobody want to hear it. If you wanted to retire, you would have retired by now. This is your 10th season.
And you're not making any changes to change the situation that you're saying is making you unhappy.
And because what's making you unhappy is the past 20 years of your life. You are mad that you did not come out of the closet and eat your pussy in pride and in peace. You are mad that you let Jackie slip through your fingers. Well, I'm sure you were slipping through hers. However, you're upset that you ended up with Cecil, and Cecil would rather spend time with a lesbian than you. And you're like, shit, I'd rather spend time with a lesbian
And
too.
then Cecil in this episode, between talking about Angel's body and the scrubs, I said, now Cecil, I just,
Him and Simone have not touched since them kids was
now
conceived.
not true. She said the orgasms are good. She still get wet. It may take her time to get to the orgasm, but the sex is good. That's what she said, Alex.
And you buy it. She also says she's a heterosexual. And that's a lesbian all day.
You are not the first person that I've
All
heard
day.
say that.
Jackie too. And I'm sorry, they stopped hunching when they got on this show sometime around season 3 or season. That was the breakup in their friendship. They was clicking and clacking in offices on lunch hours. Yes, they was. They was getting in them stirrups.
What? Wait.
It was an examination.
Playing doctor patient.
Playing doctor with the best of them. With the best, they got the equipment.
Bring me your stethoscope. Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
Mm-hmm. Getting the speculum out.
Oh my God. I definitely have heard other people say that. That's so funny. Heavenly in her run for office.
I don't ever want another reality star to run. You see, exactly. Like the second you say that, and I'm sorry, Heavenly, you have not shown us anything congressional, professional. Like, I wouldn't let you play in my mouth, much less my office. I'm not going to say that she can't be an effective leader. She is doing a lot of this shit for the show. It is a reality show about drama. So you're not going to show your best self
That's
here.
true. That's true.
If it wasn't for Heavenly's antics, this shit wouldn't be on for 11 years, however long it's been on. Like, and she's been very honest about
that. Yes, she has. Yes.
So I'm not going to say that a Black woman can't have range. But I'll also say we're living with a reality star in office now. And I just think there are people that have political science degrees that have been working in politics for much longer that I would rather yield that platform to. I would rather yield it to someone with, instead of a degree in dentistry, a degree in public policy, in urban development, somebody that's been working in the community for years. On the lower level, on the small government level.
Yeah.
Rather than just using their fame and platform to skip to the head of the line.
I will say this. When she said she talked about the police and Black men, which I know you've had experience with. My husband has. Most Black men in my life that I know have had, right? But when she made the comment, my son came home alive, but others may not. And I couldn't help. Didn't your son try to hit the cop?
Yes.
I was like, so the comparison to me, I get where she was going, but also it's like,
I don't know why she brought that up when your son ain't speaking to you.
Yeah, like I wouldn't have brought that up. Because what I thought she was going to say is, kind of flip it. So like I have issues in my house, so I'm able to understand the issues of the people. Like I thought she was going to do it. When she said that, I was like, I don't see the correlation. Okay, it wasn't just me. Okay. Dr. Mimi, what do you think? Because initially I didn't like Dr. Mimi, and I still kind of don't. I feel like now, and I said I was going to put myself out there and tell the truth. Because I liked Toya, I felt like Dr. Mimi, instead of just coming out and basically being like, I don't mess with you, I don't like you, she does little subtle shots at Toya.
It was subtle shots at Toya, definitely this episode, and her being on Heavenly's team about, oh, well, you were making comments and it's reflecting on you. It's like, Do you not know the history between her and Heavenly and the husband, and the fact that Heavenly's been going after this woman for years? So whatever Toya says about Heavenly is just kind of going to be what it is.
What it's
Like
gonna be.
you're you're too new to be that involved.
And when she said to Brandy, be careful aligning yourself. So that lets me know that you have an alliance. That's how you see it then.
Exactly.
It was like, okay. I liked seeing her with her son last week, humanized her a bit for me. But now I'm standing by my initial thoughts. Like, I don't know if I feel like you came in already with this. And I'm not saying that she got to like Toy because Lord knows Toy, she gets on my nerves too. She does. And I would want to be like, pop her into my, but I was with Toya when Angel approached her at her event. And Toya's like, well, what did I do? And she's like, we'll talk. They agreed that Toya said, we'll have the one-on-one. And then Angel went ahead and said, because you said some things that blah, 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 blah. Toya's like, what? I don't want to talk now. Then why did you bring it up to me? I get Angel saying, I don't want to be fake, meaning I'm not going to smile in your face, knowing that we have an issue. But you could have stopped it when you initially said, I had some issues with you. And Toya said, well, let's have a one-on-one. And you said, okay. It could have stopped there. But to keep going, don't bring it to, if we can't, don't tell, no. But also, again, I'm looking at Toya like, she has a point, Toya, like, you broke girl code, plain and
For
simple.
real. Like there was no reason to embarrass her like
I
that.
couldn't believe that. Like
And I mean,
Toya.
when Contessa said in front of the boys,
Yes. I was like, now when Contessa is doing anything other than holler, screaming and lifting weights, I enjoy her. I can enjoy her sometimes, but she's either screaming or lifting a dumbbell or something like, girl, Contessa is so pretty. Everybody has their own style. That's all I'm going to say.
I mean, well, Contessa's another lesbian. And Britain from
It's so
Married to
beautiful.
Medicine. Britain,
Her best friend.
you know, they were best friend. Is that what they call it?
They were just on live last night.
Friend?
I was scrolling TikTok and they were on live last night and I sat in for like 20 minutes listening.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that they are real friends. But like,
They were in London together.
That was in the army. As somebody that was in the army,
Alex, you were in the army?
That's new to you?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, from 2000 to 2004.
My daughter did 4 years in the Air Force, and then she said it's not. She said the armed services is not for Black people. I said, well, I mean, that's her experience. But a lot of my family, like my husband's father retired from Air Force, my cousin retired. So I know a lot of people who got something out of it.
There was a war going on. Like when I joined, there wasn't a war going on. Then, because 2000,
right?
And then it was September 11th.
Yes,
and that really changed things. But I'll also say, I was good friends with a staff sergeant. She was getting ready to retire, so it was like sunrise, sunset.
Oh wow!
I mean, not sunset. She's only 38, but like
I know what you meant. Yeah.
Like as in our military careers.
Yes.
And she said, baby, get out. Baby, she said, get out because you've got to learn how to live on your own.
Oh, wow.
You get addicted to Mama Army. Mama Army pays your rent, gives you pocket money, tells you when to go to the doctor, to the dentist. You learn how to do all those things on your own. You are more than capable. Don't stick around here. You'll get stuck. Wow. And I took her advice on that. And
you've you haven't regretted it?
No, there was a war.
Okay.
It's like I remember like I was JAG. The sergeant major of the JAG Corps died in Afghanistan in a helicopter crash.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it was no one is safe.
Okay.
Because I was like, when I was getting out, they were stop-lossing people, which means they're not letting you out at the end of your contract because it's needs of the Army first. But they did it by job. So like I had friends that were military intelligence, that were military police, that could not get out.
My daughter
could not retire. So they didn't stop loss paralegals because they need us that. So I was like, okay, boom. Like I was like, you know what?
That's your sign.
Ain't gonna let the doorknob hit me where the good Lord split me. Then I got home and they tried to put me, they tried to reactivate me. But fortunately, because I was a paralegal, I was able to read because when you sign up for 4 years, you really sign up for 8. You sign up for 4 regular and then 4 inactive reserve where they can still call you back. They tried to call me back and I was like, okay, and what if I don't go? And they said, oh, well, it's an administrative separation. I'm like, okay, so once I have my honorable, you can't fuck with that. You can't fuck with my benefits. I'll sign the paperwork myself. Send it.
So can I get a little piece of your GI Bill? No, I'm just kidding.
Please, please. It's gone.
Well, I did not know that, Alex. Wow, I learned something about you. What's
Yeah,
funny
yeah, that
is,
was many, many moons ago.
wow, my daughter, when she went into the military, I thought when I went away to college, I actually wanted to go to the army, but I felt like one of the first my mom went to college, she graduated, of course, but like me, I was the one that was getting ready to go away to this big school to be the hope of your family. You know what I mean? Like, your family was so excited for you. So I was like, there's no way that I can say deep down, I want to go to the army. And I'll never forget in my dorm room, my first year, I had a big old picture of the army on my wall, but you just never know. Things work out the way they work out, that way. But well, I did not know that you were in the army. I want to see pictures of you and your stuff. Send me some.
We didn't have cameras back then.
I'm going to screenshot the look that you just gave me and create a GIF.
We didn't have cameras then.
You're right. Oh my, you're
Like,
right.
I remember basic training, and I remember no, like the iPhone didn't come out until 2004.
Right.
So
Okay.
in 2000, nobody had cameras. Nobody had like there really are no pictures. I
Wow.
think my mother has one, and that is the like. But other than that, like
All right.
there wasn't Facebook, there wasn't social media. None of
Right.
these things existed, so there was nowhere to save to catalog. So any pictures that we took
They had to be,
lost to time.
yeah, yeah,
Because then also we're in the army, we're moving every five
yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
So a lot of things just get lost. And, like I'm sure there were like one or two, like I remember like we would be in barracks rooms, but like also we didn't take pictures like that back then.
We were also, I think even if we did, we'd be enjoying the moment. That's one thing I'm
We
learning
were
too. I
enjoying
want to
like
be in the
nobody
moment.
ran around with a phone. So like
Yeah.
they're really like somebody would have to take them, have found a scanner, and have scanned them on like that's why I'm like that doesn't there
Yeah.
were no cameras
There's
then.
no camera. Sometimes I do miss those days because I'll look back now and like I'll go somewhere and be like, "Oh my gosh, I didn't take any pictures," but that's because I was having fun and I'm not thinking about my phone, Like, yeah, there's, oh wow, Alex was in the army. Okay. Sergeant Culpepper. All right. But I learned that because you were talking about Contessa and Britt,
Oh
and you
yeah, and
said,
so I've seen army lesbians.
okay.
I have seen army lesbians from femme to butch, and I'm like, oh girl, them two was sharing a barracks room, bumping pocketbooks, losing change. You'd walk into their barracks room and you'd be like, why are there pennies all over the floor? You just walk in, just like sounds like a cash app, just constantly money.
Wait a minute. They were definitely on live in London. Wait, I think they were in London last night. They went for a weekend because they're doing a wellness retreat
They
together.
went
Yeah, they were in London
together.
in their robes in the bed.
No Scott in sight.
Not a Scott in sight. Scott is best friends with her husband.
And her husband's fine too.
And he's really nice. I did one year, I did a March Madness bracket. You know how these Bravo people do March Madness bracket. And I'm gonna keep it real. They put the white men and throw a couple of black men in there. So I did a March Madness bracket with all the black men, like from Bravo, different ones, and I included him, and
Oh,
like he responded to my story and was like, "Thank you so much." Da, da, da. And I was like, "I love your wife," and he was like, "Oh, she'd be happy to do like an interview," but I never followed up on it. But yeah, I did one with our folks. I'm gonna have to resurrect that and do that again. Although some of them, child, I had Todd in it, but Todd didn't piss me off.
God, who?
Tucker.
Burrs is correct. Um,
But yeah, so he's really nice too. I mean, he was just very, like, well, wow, thank you so much, blah 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 blah. And I was like, oh wow, that was dope. Um, I wanted to ask you, what did you think about with Simone? Were you on a side with the Simone and Quad this episode? Because Heavenly is the one that talked about Simone saying she was, researching the VIN number or whatever. And then Heavenly wants to take a picture with Simone, and Simone is like, "Don't touch me. I don't mess with you like that." Like, do you feel like Simone, you should have known better? We know she's told Quad's business before.
yes, yes. Like, why are you going to say something in front of Quad's friend? Like, you knew what it was. And also, why are you so obsessed with Quad?
But
Why
that's,
would you be that obsessed with Cecil?
yeah, like, what is it about? Like, I feel like she
She
thinks,
wants to be Quad. She wants to be younger. She wants to be
mm,
prettier. Because also, I'll say this: Simone has always, like, she's not an ugly girl, but she's never been confident, pretty, or wanted.
mm,
And Quad has been all of those things
yeah.
all of her life. And she sees that and she's like, Quad didn't have to, like, Simone had to be a doctor.
I knew you were gonna say that. Yeah. Okay.
She ain't have no other option. Get your nose
Okay.
in that book with nobody looking for you at the party anyway.
And Quad, and she sees
And
in Quad.
Quad is
Okay.
the life of the party. And then the fact that Quad's rich, that Quad was able to invest. I think both Quad and Phaedra, the only thing that makes sense because
Okay.
they're in Tell Your Business Atlanta. And we ain't heard not a tax lien.
That's true.
We ain't heard a late light bill because if your light bill is 24 hours late, it's reported to Fulton County Court documents. I can look it up.
Wow.
I mean, not
I
legal,
know what you mean, but
but
I'm
I
being
mean,
funny.
they
But
tell like
like,
your business is out
yeah, yeah.
according to Fulton County. The fact that you ain't heard none of either one of them in debt, I think they made their money in crypto.
Oh,
Because think about it, this make the timeline of events makes
huh.
a whole lot of sense. They had some extra change when Bitcoin was around 13,000.
Okay.
Now it's at about 100, probably a little more. They were able to buy a few, more than a few back then.
Okay.
And their crypto money is what's paying for everything now because that increased in value exponentially. No other investment that I know of has increased at that rate according to the time where their wealth also went up.
Mm.
They had real estate that's 10 years, 15
Okay.
years before you start seeing that kind of money. Um I don't see them having a bunch of rental properties that don't nobody know.
Right.
I think that's what it is. That's where you really could have taken, 100,000 that they had lying around and turn it into
Mm.
something much more significant, and then keep it invested and live off of interest.
Wow. I guess that would make sense. I never even thought about that, which is interesting that Simone continues to like quad in her business. Like, yeah, you have a lot of debt. I'm like,
She
where are
wants
you
to know
getting
how.
that? Yes, yes. And did she find her credit report? I mean, because when you're talking about debt, how else would I'm trying to think how
I'll
else?
say this now. That house costs probably. You could look at that house. That house is 20,000 a month to run.
Okay, okay,
Heating, cooling, pool,
okay,
landscaping.
right.
That's a lot of
So
house.
she wants to know how she's
Are you making that? Like, how did you get it? how you paying the taxes on it, like that. That's a monthly
Because she
expense.
knows how much Quad makes probably with this show.
She knew exactly. You knew what she was making with the show and only 2 seasons of Sister Circle.
Mm,
And she's a doctor. She's like, I trained like I didn't get looks, but I got success and accolades. And so I'm a doctor. I'm supposed to have more than a woman
I
like
was gonna say,
a
and
woman like Quad is supposed to marry. How dare a woman with the
mm,
same education level as me have more financially and more freedom? She left the man she didn't want to fuck. You stayed with him because you had them children.
that is a good point. Doctor, I'm a
Quad is
doctor.
childless. And Simone wishes she was. Simone regrets those kids with her soul.
Oh my God.
I'm sure she loves them.
Yeah.
I'm sure she loves
But she maybe wishes her
regrets
life went a
those
different
kids.
way.
Oh God, if she could do it all over again, she would shoot Cecil in the head and keep stepping.
I never thought about Simone looking at Quad like I'm the doctor, I'm the degree. How are you living at the same level as me? I never even thought about that.
And also, it's forcing her. And Quad is the fan favorite. Quad is the star. That also kills Simone.
That is where I will agree on the crowd's behalf, but not on my personal behalf. But go ahead. I traditionally have not been a Quad person.
Well,
I,
here's the thing. Like, am I a Quad person? I don't want to
I
hang.
enjoy her this season. I will say I'm enjoying her this
Oh
season.
God! If I wanted to watch a soap opera, I'd have
Well,
tuned into Beyond the Gates.
I'll say this: I enjoyed
Crying over the pregnancy.
her and Simone going back and forth. Like when they were at Dr. Mimi's event, and Simone was like something about the smoke, and she was like, "Oh, I'm ready for this," or "I'm ready for the something." Like it was funny. Like she was being funny, and she seems a little bit more like I like her and Toya being a little bit more light with each other and not being so. You know what I mean? She seemed a little bit more light, but now the fertility. I wish her well on that. I mean, that man does not seem, I just, a baby is such a,
They aren't married. They aren't living together.
that's, you can't even decide where you want to live.
And y'all want to have a family. I'm not. It doesn't seem authentic.
Yeah, it's
You are 45 and want to be a baby mom.
with no type of further commitment. And to me, if I wish she would just say, I don't need the man, I want the child. That's fine. I feel like she thinks she has to present it as I want the family. When the family could just be like Ebony K. Williams. She wanted a child. She had a child. Mm. What happened, Alex?
You see, you got me trying. I'm trying to be a
Okay.
nice behavior, and you gonna bring up Heffany. I like Ebony, but
I mean, I'm just saying in terms of Quad presenting it like I need to be a family. It's okay to just
I would say Ebony never presented to me she needed a family. She is to me. It's very male coded. This whole baby thing with her. Like I listened to the Heifers podcast.
me too.
And I watched her on Housewives of New York. It was like a man saying he wants a baby. It's very acquisitional
Like
because
boom,
because
boom, boom.
also
Yeah.
she is not taking time off to raise it.
Mm.
She's like, oh, I've got staff and I've got the. Why are you like that's you've got someone taking care of your family.
I see what you're saying. Acquisition, like I've acquired this and
You have
it's on my list.
very acquisitional,
Okay.
and that's just like it may not be true, but that's how it came off. And then also I don't trust people of means who have children and then pay other people to raise them. When you have the money to sit your monkey ass down and raise the child you birthed,
Yeah.
and you don't want, well, then why the fuck is it here?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? Sherry Shepherd, I'm also talking to you because she sent that baby return to sender after having it with an Uggo. I mean, the fact that you didn't love yourself enough to marry that is a problem, but you're going to bring a child into it and then say, I don't want to pay. I'm glad he ran your pockets.
He said,
And shit
psych.
on say, I'll just have an affair. Look at what you're marrying. You think you're going to do better on the affair market? Get real.
Sherry said, psych. But like with the Ebony and Quad thing, I meant because I feel like even if it's acquisitional with Ebony, she never presented like I need to have a family with a man. Versus Quad is really pushing, it seems like family. I feel like I wonder if she afraid to say I just want a child, that's it, or
No, Quad is being honest. She doesn't want to do it by herself.
okay, yeah, okay, yes, yeah,
She is, I would say that if there ain't no man, she don't want no baby.
yeah, okay,
That is
that
not who she is. That is not like
yes,
if Buffy wanted a child, she would have adopted.
okay, right.
All the money you got, okay.
Yeah, so I see what you're saying. Like she doesn't want to do. Well, it seemed like King having a baby is not something you do. Well, I don't
He
want to,
doesn't
but if
want
you want to, I will do it. Like,
exactly. He was like, because she got money, so he knows.
yeah,
Okay, you can somewhat afford it, and it seemed like a fun. And also, he wants a boy. He wants a
yeah,
boy
yeah,
very badly.
yeah,
So I feel that that if she was able to give him a boy, he would have been okay with it. But then when he was realizing, oh goodness, I
yes,
don't know, he didn't. It didn't. The truth is, he really didn't want another kid.
yeah,
Don't nobody want another kid in this economy, and everybody's over 40. We have
yes.
naps on our schedule. Naps.
You better preach.
The time for from scratch babies has ended. I am 43. Give up the fucking ghost. Be honest with yourself. Now, there are a precious, rare few that really do want to and can do it at or after this age. That is not the majority.
Yeah.
Take a nap and take your Centrum.
Alex, if you ran up on a
He,
man with
what?
if you ran up on a man with the good wallet and a good heart,
Oh, I'm never having children with anyone. Like that ship is
what if they
beyond.
already had? What if they already had?
Um, I don't want to date anyone where you have someone in your life that is more important than me.
I understand, and that's fair
The
and honest.
sun rises and sets on my ass. Is the mother dead? Now, if she's in the ground and
You
good
might.
in the ground, I'm talking about that. Like, like you gotten over it. Like I'm talking
Okay.
10 years dead. Like,
Okay.
that's a skull in there. Then if the children are grown and she's dead,
Okay.
perhaps.
So you just okay. That's it. Okay. That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, but I. Mm-mm, 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 mm-mm.
That's fair. Um, do you take Heavenly's political run seriously? Do you think she's taking it seriously? Because now isn't she running for Congress now?
I think so.
Okay.
Do I think she's the, that would be asking me to get in that kind of mind, and I don't
Okay.
want to take it there.
Okay.
Um, I think Heavenly will do whatever sticks.
Okay.
I think that
Mhm.
I mean, child, we that's one of them. We just gonna see how
We
that.
just have to wait and see, right? Yeah,
We're
because
gonna
we,
see how that. I won't be surprised if she wins.
yeah.
I also won't be surprised if she ends up going to jail for breaking some campaign finance law unwittingly. But I feel like she's the type where her oops would be worse than on purpose.
Oh, okay.
White people will set her ass up.
Wow.
I
Okay.
don't think she's as smart. It's like politics is a whole different kind of smart.
Well, yeah, and it's not just about being smart. It's not just about being smart. Yeah, that's a good point. It's not, yeah, oh, I'm smart, I'm smart, I'm smart. It's like, mm. Okay, married to medicine. So we're enjoying last show before I have Alex here for 19 hours. No, we're gonna touch on this one real quick. This is probably gonna be a two-parter episode. tomorrow and Tuesday, part one and part two. Have you watched Beverly Hills? I know you said you forgot it was on. Are you up to date?
Yeah, I am up to date because it was the weekend with nothing going on, and it's been freezing.
Yes. And snowy.
Yeah. Oh my God, poor Bronx. I took it like he does not like to wear shoes, and I've tried to put him in his shoes, and he won't wear his shoes. And I was like, "All right, today you're gonna find out fat
Y-
me
y-
greasy."
yeah.
And I took him out in that snow, and he was fine for like 2 minutes, and then he started lifting his
Uh-huh.
paws up and walking back inside. I was like, "Oh."
So you had but bet you'll put them on now.
Mhm.
Um, what do you think about Amanda? Me personally, I like that she irritates the other ladies.
They need to be irritated because they are giving us nothing.
Nothing.
This is like you need crop rotation on these casts. Like you don't have to fire them, put them on pause for a little
Mm,
while, bring some new people in, new relationships, go away for 2 years, have something interesting happen in your life, and come back and
yeah.
share
Yeah.
it. Bose is trying to be Cynthia, like a corporate Cynthia. So we're never going to get anything out of her, which I can understand as a black woman. You're here to make money.
Yeah.
Which also we may not need on this show. I need a black woman that's here to maybe start more mess, like Jennifer Tilly, maybe a black woman that has the money that she wants. Because Jennifer ain't trying to make no more money.
And so she don't care.
She said, I got a piece of the Simpsons, okay?
Come on. Yes.
Try that.
Yeah.
So I like Bose. I need you to be more on. No, I'm here to start mess. I don't need a show with Jimmy Fallon if you're going to be that girl. But continue to play Cynthia. Um, Jennifer is doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Yes.
Sober Sutton, this is your last season. Goodbye. And she's trying to get some pity, saying, "Well, I never felt as pretty
Come
and as
on.
popular." You weren't as pretty or as popular. Everyone knew. And for you to say, "Well, Dorit had plastic surgery," well, why didn't you?
That's
When
why I was not
Dorit
mad at
said
Dorit's
that,
comeback.
when Dorit said, "Well, why didn't she?" And I'll tell you why. Poor bone structure. And she's too racist to go to Korea where they can
Come,
fix that.
let me
Because now
tell you
in
something.
Korea, they'll put a new, they'll transfer out your skull.
I'm glad you said that. I have Sutton gives me former plantation owner. I'm just saying I've always since her first season, I have not let up on her. I was like, because I know who and what I'm watching. And for her to get up on this show and throw out, think that she's going to Jedi mind trick the audience. I've always wanted to get in with these ladies. I've never been able to get in with these ladies. We know what you're trying to say, but also these ladies were practically begging Garcelle to not be your friend. They didn't get close to Garcelle because of you. And now you want to get up here
And
and
you know
act.
what? And Garcelle, and now here's the thing. I feel like Garcelle didn't want to suck up to that group of
Mhm.
white women. And it's like, now if you frame it differently, darling, if you frame it differently rather than sucking up, you're on a show about making friends. You picked the wrong poison.
Yeah.
You're on like you knew what this was when you came in. And I think you should have tried to be friends with Kyle. Even if Kyle was a little standoffish at first, I think you should have gone to be next to the queen bee. Maybe Erica or like Rena fucked you over. And I
Yeah.
think Rena fucked you over. You should have gone to Kyle rather than going away from Kyle because Kyle runs that show. And that's one of those things. It's like you can't beat City Hall.
Oh, yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't beat City Hall. And you applied to work at City Hall. So now why are you upset with the way the rules are going? You
Mm.
you bonded with Sutton trying to be the odd girl out, not realizing Sutton was dragging you down, and now you don't even speak to her no more.
Nope. And she's on the show trying to make us think it was you that held her back from getting and the other women are feeding into it as well. Now all of a sudden Dorit really wants to get to know Sutton. Now all of us it's like,
Well,
give me a
also,
break.
I'll say this. There's the we know how we're going to look if we now gang up on Sutton.
Yes.
Garcelle is gone. One,
Yes.
it can kind of gaslight and make Garcelle look like the crazy one. And two, we won't look like the mean girls for
Right.
ousting Sutton to her face. We'll get her off the show behind her back.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I just, this new version of Sutton, every time she comes on my screen, I just want to,
She's sober, so she's insufferable.
she is she's always been unlikable to me, but just this is, it's in this whole, and the way she like goes out on Jennifer, girl, we know why. Avi, call me. If Amanda don't call you back, call me. No,
That
don't
would be
call
a
me.
good
You know why?
episode.
Because I don't like Sutton, and it would just be for not good intentions to have you come on over here.
You know, all you would be doing is just asking what happened.
That's right. That is
We are
true.
interested.
We
You
do
are
want to
a
know what
reporter,
happened. You know what? You're right. I am a journalist. I'm.
just like Portia.
Yep. I was gonna say, hey, Portia. Yeah, Sutton is insufferable. I'm interested to see how Amanda gets at these women and see what that's all about.
She wants their approval, and they're never going to give it to her.
Ever.
And it's also like with women like that, you can see the cattiness about the age gap. Oh, when she said, I was born in 1985, child, the look on Rachel Zoe's skull,
Yes.
the look on, they were all like,
Jennifer was so taken aback.
it's like, sweetie, 85 was 40 years ago. Like, she ain't that damn young.
Right, right. That is very true. They're looking at it like when Jennifer told her about the jacket, Jennifer was like, oh my God, taken aback.
And also, she's the one, is a white woman that's not 2 pounds.
Yes.
I've noticed, I'm like, I wonder if there's any, because like Erica, when she came on,
She was,
she had a little bit of thickness to
yeah,
her.
she was a little bit curvy. Yes, she was. And then all of
She
a
was a
sudden,
curvier girl. And well, Ozempic came out.
no,
Then again,
her hormones were straightened out.
well, no, she's got to find a new, well, I would say, you know what? If my husband had plunged me into $101 million of debt, that could have been good old fashioned cocaine.
Yeah, yeah.
And I wouldn't have a problem with it. Baby, you just got put into, you lost the best years of your thighs. And now you're in debt millions because of it.
And
Baby, talk about bamboozled.
and still in lawsuits right now.
For the rest, and you'll be in lawsuits for the rest of your days.
Yeah.
And they'll sue you for
For
the
the
rest
rest
of
of
your
your
days.
days.
I,
Yes.
yes.
That is funny. God
Oh.
bless you.
Mm.
Were you coughing or sneezing? Well, God
Oh.
bless. Oh, okay. God bless the cough. Yes.
Oh, I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. Thank God.
Do you have a cold or something? Or you?
I have had bronchitis.
And it's wow. For how long?
We don't know.
Well, I hope that everything gets.
My mother would have bronchitis for like 4 months, so it's
Oh, so it's something. It's nothing. Okay. Wow.
it's
Okay.
nothing new.
Okay.
But I'm just like, I just want to get my voice back.
I was just getting ready to say, Ursula's trying to take your voice, Alex. We won't have it.
So Amanda is giving. We need somebody new. We need somebody irritating. Also, it really shows the difference between they need to bring on more women that age.
Yes.
Like they're like there's nothing not interesting about, well, no, there's something not interesting about their lives because we've been following them for 15 years. I've seen you do everything but shit.
And also Beverly Hills.
I've probably seen you shit.
Beverly Hills, but it's behind smoke and mirrors. Beverly Hills Hollywood is all smoke and mirrors. Like that's why Andy didn't get in when that lady was chasing Dorit around the pool about not paying a bill. And Andy said, well, that's not Beverly Hills. You don't want that. So it's like, but that's what was going on. We don't get the real.
True.
Like, yeah, we've seen them use the bathroom, but they put it behind the smoke and mirror and made it seem like something else. It's like, we're tired of that. And I want them to have women that are that don't care that Kyle is the queen bee. I'm doing this show because I want to, not because I need to.
It's time for Kyle to move on.
Yes.
I feel like to reach the like I don't even think I need to see that. I'd like to keep Jennifer Tilly.
Yeah.
I don't want to see Sutton.
Same.
Bose, you can stay because you're new. Amanda, you can stay. I want to
Yeah.
see different rich women.
I think Rachel has seamlessly came right in.
Now I forget she's there because to me, Rachel is Kyle and Dorit mixed together. She
Mm.
is, and also she's so osteo. Like I can only look at her and think, taking that chocolate Vyvanse, what is that, Vivian
I know what
something
you're talking.
for your osteoporosis. I look at her and I just think, oh, that bone's gonna snap. That bone gonna snap. She looks very scullish, very Cro-Mag, early human.
Oh,
Um, I mean, that skin is just so taut across the
yeah,
skull.
yeah.
And then those eyes are so beady. And she's always whining about that husband. And it's like, he's moved on. Your kids are 11 and 14.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck. And also, once y'all went, and if he cheated on you, I understand why. You're not alive. You're like
Did you
one of those heifers from Death Becomes Her. I can tell right now that skin on your face is dry as hell. I can't imagine what's going on in that puss. Try to fuck it and start a fire. It's dry down there.
did you say she's not alive?
She's not alive. Honey, she's just as dead as Trick Daddy. Corpses are walking among.
Ooh,
And you
baby.
think Trick Daddy been dead since 87. She's been dead since 92.
Trick
That
that
is formaldehyde, not foundation.
Trick's been gone since Take It to the House. Hey,
Sure,
take
they
it to
took
the
him
house.
to the house all right.
Oh my gosh. So basically we're feeling the same about Beverly Hills. Okay, noted. Last show, Salt Lake City. What did you think about the season? What did you think about the reunion?
Um, it was like they have had such stellar season
Yeah.
that it like this was, when you compare proof, receipts, time, like
Okay.
pulled that big of a stunt this year, but it was still a good season. I feel like Bronwyn has become a part of the group.
Yes.
I think it's time for Meredith to go. Like it's been time for Meredith to go. And I mean, take Lisa with you, but everybody says the show needs Lisa.
I'll
And
take
you
her
do
with
need
you.
someone to hate.
Like I had started being on her side a little bit with certain things with Heather. And then after reunion, she lost me all over again because it was like, here we go. This is the insufferableness that we've talked about.
You also will not stop talking about Bronwyn's family and
That
Bronwyn's
to me,
daughter.
I
And it's
just
like, stop. Stop.
like,
Just stop.
she is one of those ones where you got to take a razor, use your tongue as a razor and just slice because, baby,
You malnourish your children. Your children look like they have rickets. You want to talk about my daughter? She eats vegetables.
and
You raise
how she doesn't see, like you did continue to talk about this woman's husband when y'all made a pact not to. Like that to me is what is so insufferable. And then her and Meredith talking about Heather and all them being a team, but then you and Meredith off to decide talking to each other about not forgetting to bring something up. Isn't that what I'm starting to want to I'm like, does she truly not get it or is this a facade? Like what is happening here? Cuz that would have really just Brahman was nice about it in my opinion because
Mhm.
baby, no. And then Lisa, oh, the lawsuits are dismissed. Oh, but one is active. Oh, but one is, it's like, girl, we can look this up. I don't know. I did enjoy the season. The reunion pissed me off because all of that going back, there were points to me when it was out of control, I felt like.
Mary also doesn't like any of them, and I know you need to pay for your son's rehab, but I'm tired of looking at you and those thyroid Freddy eyes. Now let's talk about thyroid. But you see, you fucked your grandfather, so I don't know if it's from thyroid or just you being shocked at your own disgusting behavior. That's probably from that. Though your eyes look like that because probably the first time you saw his dick, and they just froze that way.
I'm going to say I like
Man.
Mary while also being honest about she needs to be checked sometimes. Like the way she speaks to them, it's like they're all, once again, it comes to a point where they can all be right and they can all be wrong at the same, there's not a, how sometimes you'll say a cast has a villain and a victor. I don't necessarily think
Hmm.
that there's a victor among them. They can all be villains at some point. I'm always going to go up for my black girl though, but I'm also going to call her out when she, like Mary, you know, Robert Jr. is going to court in February. So he's getting, either court or sentenced. She said she has not gone to see him. Who you texting?
Oh, oh,
I'm all in your business. No, are you talking? Wait, what was that comment that you said about the wallet? Oh my God.
it's not a sentient wallet.
Okay, okay.
Oh no, no, it was just asking for my password that I forgot. And I'm like,
Oh.
why is it doing that?
No, I thought you were texting a wallet. I was going to say, "Hey, Wally." I was going to call him
No,
Wally for short.
no, I'm oddly single right now. I want to buy my house before I start dating again.
Okay. Okay. Do you think you're going to buy in Philadelphia?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Or Maryland, I'm sorry, or Delaware.
Oh, that's not far from me either. Okay. Delaware.
I
That's it.
don't have taxes.
I was going to say no taxes at all. I remember one time I knew years ago when I was younger, but I know about it. A story from someone else that's someone I know knew somebody that bought a car in Delaware and they didn't pay it off, right? But they bought the car and brought it back to Jersey, not realizing you're going to have to pay taxes in New Jersey.
Oh no, that's the thing. You gotta have a friend with a Delaware house.
Yes,
And
yes,
but then you gotta watch with insurance because if
yes.
you get in an accident.
Let me tell you, that's why there's so many. Maryland insurance is so expensive. That's why there's so many people in Maryland with Virginia tags. I said, let me get a Virginia address. Is that insurance fraud? I'm
Yes.
not doing it. Okay,
Yes. You
y'all not
see,
gonna be talking about me on YouTube. You're not gonna pull up my picture and you and Chris be talking about me on Pop Roast. Mm-mm. I'll keep my Maryland tag. But Mary hasn't gone to see Robert Jr. in jail. She said, but he does call her every day. She gives him encouraging calls. Robert Sr. hasn't went and seen him. However, he sends him books. We feel the same about that. All right. Whitney, the same
It's
look. Okay.
real.
Huh?
It's been real.
Yeah. It's the same. It's the same. Oh, what about,
No,
okay.
that's how I say goodbye to you. It's been real.
Oh.
When I don't want to say fuck you, but I can't come up with it because I can't be fraudulent. So I have phrases that I'll say that it's been real. And it has. And that way I can say that honestly with no look on my face. That way I ain't gotta say it's been pleasant. I haven't said, it was nice to meet you. Sometimes, oh, it was nice to meet you. It's been real.
That is so funny. Moving on from her. Okay.
It's been real. Just and never forget that when you ever need to hit them with a
I mean, it's been
it's
real.
been
It's
real.
been real. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Good night. Brittany, I have figured out, first of all, the women can't stand her. Somebody said this, and I can't remember if it was a subscriber that said it in a comment, if it was somebody that was on the podcast, but either way, it comes back to my memory every time. The reason when I say, man, they really can't stand her, she's acting, and they know she's acting. And that's, I feel like she's acting. You think she's real?
Oh, honey. Oof.
Like when she's like, nobody called me. I'm so upset about my daughter. And Lisa said, I thought you were fake crying. Like, I feel like she may be putting on and they are tired of it. You don't think so?
That is who she is all the time. I like
Okay.
there are too many white women out there like that, and she reminds them too much of themselves, and
Oh, well,
that's why she gets on their nerves because she's just them to the nth degree.
degree.
But that like ooh that's a type C white woman, very popular. They got a ton of those models out there.
In the Salt Lake.
Child, that's like a Kia Soul. You can find it anywhere.
I know her daughter just did an interview. Oh, I cannot think of the name on YouTube. But I seen the clip on TikTok, and the daughter seems like she has a very good head on her shoulders and very level head for her not having, you know what I mean? Like the role model, she seems very level head. I just saw the clip of the interview, but yeah, goodbye, Brittany. I won't mind Brittany. I'll say this. If Brittany comes back,
Brittany is coming back because they attacked her so much, they
yeah,
made her likable.
I don't ever want, I want her to stay a friend. I don't want her to do the Marlo effect.
She could be a good friend. I think she's good at being a friend.
Yeah, yeah. I think she's, and I will say this. She has this sense of humor. Remember when the ladies did their was it in Us Weekly or was it a different magazine where they were all in the
Yeah,
bikinis?
and then she showed up in the bathing suit.
Yeah. So it was like, okay, I get that. Still don't really care for you, but I get that. Heather, has it been real?
Heather is a truss.
What is that?
She is a load bearing system.
I did not know where that was going. I thought a trust was some type of animal. So you got me. A load bearing. I need to add that into my vernacular. A load bearing system. Okay.
Truss. Hold on, let me Google it. Let me make sure I got the
Look, now
right
you got me.
definition.
Okay. Now I'm about to, cause that,
A truss is a structural framework of interconnected straight members, like beams, forming triangles used in construction. Heather is that center B.
okay.
At load, she is load bearing.
Okay.
You know what? Because she does have a genuine, inauthentic affinity for the women.
Oh, wow. A
A
genuine
genuine,
and
inauthentic
authentic.
affinity for the women.
That makes sense.
And it's like, that describes, I know it's an oxymoron,
But
but that
it's,
describes Heather,
that is
where
her.
you need that Pollyanna pie in the sky, somewhat leader of the group. That's like, can't we all be? You need that. You need, yep, she is load bearing. You need that. Because without that, it's too scattered. You need the people that bring it together.
Yeah, I agree. Okay. Okay. Although she's from season one, I've maintained I have not, I've felt like I've seen through her season one. However, I think after her receipts proof timeline, she's going to now keep trying to have these moments. And I'm like, the audience might be getting a little bit tired, like of these dramatic endings, like I will say the play was good, but there's no way I could have sat there. I'm sorry, like cut to commercial. Like I would have went off
Why? That was hilarious.
to hear all
I don't.
those things. But then I will say this. I probably would have went off and proved what they said about me to be true in the play.
It's like a roast. I would have had so much fun.
See, and I know that I could never do. I
You
could
could
never
never
be this.
sit down and have nobody tell you about yourself.
No, that's between me and Jesus.
You couldn't have like a roast on the dais at like mm-mm.
At Alex. See,
No,
see, see how my alarm went off?
it would
Even my
be
alarm told you no.
it would just be hurtful. I can
It would
understand that.
just be hurtful to me.
Exactly. And that's I understand that. Like some people it's like for me, it would be funny because it's like y'all paid that much attention, you really care.
Oh, okay, okay. I like that way of thinking. I don't know if I can allow
I
my
mean, like
brain to make that
it was
switch.
they never put anything out that they had not already talked about on
Now,
the show.
that's
So
very
I was
true.
like, there's no reason for anybody to really be emotional. Like it's like these bitches are not your friends. This is a show.
Now that
Y'all are
is
at work. You're getting paid hundreds of thousands of dollars to do this. This is entertainment. So if y'all are up there taking it to heart, there's a difference between acting and mental illness.
okay, yeah. I was clutching my pearls and my cheeks, the ones I'm sitting on, watching that, like, oh my gosh. When they said, but
Lisa, the eldest.
oh, that was such and humility is something she could never
Whitney turned
afford.
around, just grinning.
Didn't she? Didn't she? When they said Whitney was a body without a brain, oh my God. I said, but I will say it described them all though.
But Heather, you're a joke wrapped in mascara.
Mascara.
I mean, that's priceless.
Mary and Angie both got that their tongues were sharp. I was like, wow. Brittany, childish like energy. Meredith arguing with you was like shouting into a maze. Like, that was her. Bronwyn collects secrets like trinkets.
Cheap and easy to toss.
Ooh, I said, my God, today.
Using that, I have been using cheap and easy to toss.
I said, now nobody was talking about Ashley Darby, and here you are bringing her up. Anyway,
Oh,
yes, Salt Lake City. Overall, well done. This reunion, I'm gonna need a little bit more. I am irritated that they made so much of it about Meredith and her plain behavior, only for us not to have a clip of anything. That really, because it's like, to me it's a waste of time, because it's now your, even though I feel like Mary legitimized it for me, I also feel like you made us a part of it, and it's still a he say she say, no matter, or she say she say,
uh-huh.
because even though I feel like Mary legitimized it, there is the slight chance, let's just say it wasn't, let's just say y'all are putting 20 on 10, even though I believe y'all, but still we have nothing proof to go, nobody, somebody recorded that, they just not showing it. And that's what's annoying to me. I feel like you mean to tell me it was cast and mostly crew and nobody recorded it? There are some flight attendants on Reddit saying that they seen that their fellow airmen, well, that's for the Air Force, but seen it and can confirm. But
Mm.
anyway, um, I believe that Meredith was like that woman that said, I don't know what you see, but that mother effer is real.
Yes, it was giving very much that. And everybody is saying like Meredith is exhibiting signs of someone with substance abuse. And I mean, I lived in California. I have to agree.
Not California catching a stray.
I mean, well, that's where cocaine comes from.
Okay. Ooh. Oh. What, when I hear the word, this is another reason that I can't with Alexia. I'm bringing in Miami. When I hear the word cocaine, I always want to say cocaine cowboy. And Alexia, for that, I will not forgive you. Anyway, Alex, thank you so much for being a part of my 5-hour show. No, I'm just kidding.
Welcome.
You know, I appreciate you. I love having you. Y'all know where y'all can find Alex Diane Rogers. But Alex, do you have anything coming up? When are you going to do like a meet and greet?
To be announced.
Oh, am I on to something?
To be announced. I have some things in the works for this year to be announced. I'm very excited about some things. So some things to be
Literally,
announced.
I literally just had that thought, like Alex should have a meet and greet. So that's why oh my gosh, you can confirm we didn't talk about that. We didn't, it
Yeah, no,
literally
no.
just dawned in
That's
my head like Alex, you have
There's something in the works. I don't want
okay.
to put anything
Nope,
out
that's
there
fine.
until we've got everything ready, but it's something that we're working on for 2026.
That's amazing. Before Alex and I started recording, we talked about how he's enjoying his time in Philly. So I'm so glad that you're enjoying your time in Philly. He's going to come to Baltimore and have big fun with me in
All the
Baltimore
way to Baltimore.
with the wretched.
And I gotta have donuts in Wilmington.
Oh, so are you going to go through Wilmington first, then come down?
Is that on my way on the train?
Mm, I don't know. We can find out.
We'll find out. Because I like either on my way there or on my way
On
back.
your way back.
They know it had to be on their way because before they got to Baltimore, they were driving.
That's right.
The car got stripped.
The car
and
got
there
stripped.
you are eating coffee and donuts in Wilmington, Delaware.
For those
before we get to Baltimore, because I have to have donuts. And Cliff, have you ever been to Wilmington for donuts?
Wilmington isn't far. Maybe I'll meet you in Wilmington. Like you take the train to Wilmington, I'll meet you there and bring you to Baltimore. Because it's not far. It's not that far. For those of you that don't catch the reference, either you're too young or you didn't watch enough Cosby Show.
Oh, but that will be such a full circle moment.
Yes. I'll be your personal Uber.
Like when I went to California and one of my friends worked for Apple and I was like, oh, that's in San Jose. And I looked at him and I said, so you know the way to San Jose.
That's from a movie?
Well, it is, but also the Dionne Warwick song, do you know the way to San Jose? I've been away so long. That was like one of my grandmother's favorites. And so it was just like such a moment.
Because, you're right there. I will say that I am
found the way to San Jose.
I'm too young for Dionne. Thank you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Not really. I'm not. Dionne, she's still with us, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Dionne.
Well,
yes.
My grandparents were with like the early because Dionne has like
she's been around.
She's been singing since the 40s.
Yeah. So okay.
So I mean, it was active and booming in the 80s and 90s.
Yeah.
Like that's like a 50, 60-year career. Like she did.
That's insane. Yes. Yes. That's crazy. Yeah. That's insane. They say black don't crack. We might bend a little bit, but we snap right back. That's what I say. Again, Alex, thank you so much. Y'all know where to find Alex Diane Rogers on YouTube, on TikTok, him and his beautiful baby. Such a beautiful baby. Bye, Bronx. Bronx is like, who is calling me?
His eyes went up. He like curled up on the pillow.
Oh, I'm telling you, that is one of the most beautiful dogs that I've ever seen. You said they call it a deer chihuahua?
Deer-legged chihuahua.
Deer-legged chihuahua. The color, like everything, he's absolutely beautiful. Well done, Alex. You've raised a beautiful child. Y'all,
yeah, these are the only children I'll deal with.
The only ones, right? Is her mama alive? Because you said, no, I'm just kidding.
He was found lost, so I don't know. Because I got him at the ASPCA.
Okay. R.I.P. possibly to Bronx's people. Bronx said, you don't know my life.
He's looking over like, who is talking?
Who is calling my name? Right. Y'all, thank y'all for listening. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all the things. Make sure you show, I was like, did I hit my microphone? Make sure you show Alex some love, and we will talk to y'all later. See y'all.
Bye.